私はスルト。あんたが噂のドクター？
Hail, the Flame Lord. Surtr is the first 6-star guard knight that is primarily spell damage. Her overall stats are slightly above average when compared to other guard knights, but she lacks in max HP. Her first talent, at Elite 1, ignores 12% magic resistance. It boosts to 20% at E2, which gives her the upper hand to annihilate enemies weak to spell damage. The second talent is also available at E1, where if she receives fatal damage, she stays on the battlefield for 4 seconds before retreating. It doubles to 8 seconds upon promoting to E2. Skill 1. An auto-trigger skill that increases the next attack by 200% attack power. If the target is killed by the critical attack, it readies another critical attack. If Surtr can defeat several enemies back to back, she can melt through squishy mobs. At Mastery 3, it cuts the SP cost to 2 for more frequent crits. Skill 2. A manual trigger skill that increases attack by 50%, adds +1 range, and adds an additional target count. Her attack power increases to 140% when there's only one enemy in range. The duration of the skill is rather short, but leveling it up to Mastery gives it a small SP cost to spam frequently. Skill 3. A manual trigger skill that has an infinite duration. It boosts the attack power by 180%, gives +2 range, adds +2 target count, and adds an additional 5,000 HP. But she gradually loses percentage HP continuously over time until she dies. She becomes a destructive force that is also complemented by her delayed death talent. If you're looking to keep Surtr on the field, you can combo her skill 2 with SP generators. Despite the low duration, you can farm SP with List Farm, Chen, or Telopsis to spam it more frequently. Surtr's skill 3 can kill enemies pretty well, but if you need entire wave clears, then she'll need help from the range crew. Angeline's attack speed passive and AoE slow, or Prominix and Shamir's debuffs to make it easy to clear enemies with high resistances. Another combo is to take advantage of Surtr's enormous max HP when using skill 3. She will inevitably hit 0 HP, but keeping her active skill in the field for much longer creates a barren no man's land. Warfarin's skill 1 heals can get a little over 20% of the target's max HP per charge when the target is under 50% health. Zarya and Suzerain both give a minor heal over time, as well as slow and debuffs. This gives her the edge to eliminate heavy waves of enemies or bosses alike. This is an expensive squad investment to pull off, but it's so satisfying to watch her unleash hell. Surtr is a pretty broken operator against bosses and beefy enemies, but that strength alone is also a double-edged sword that limits how often you can add her to the squad. Maps with no bosses, multiple lanes, and fast wave spawns are a few things that other operators excel in. When her skills aren't ready, she has a difficult time killing enemies quickly due to her short range, block, and max HP, which makes timing crucial since you don't want her death talent to trigger early. You will lose the snowball momentum and ultimately the run if you aren't careful. As a 6-star DPS, there are high expectations for Surtr, so you'll need to pump her with as much levels as you can spare. Whether you choose to use her as a standalone purpose, or build your squads around her, you can always expect to sit back and enjoy the fireworks.